What's my farming level now? 25. That is everything. Yeah. Lot of onions. That reminds me. Gonna go with the onion soup this time. That should be enough. I forgot to. Alright, I think I can start making preparations. Let me bring this a bit closer. Railings. Stand still. Okay, odd place a portal here. Let's do that. That's the workbench. And the portal. Facing the rocks. Alright. That's the best I can do, I feel like, yeah. Can raise that higher. Here it's possible. Take those. This looks really good here. Ooh, I need a workbench for this. Good morning, Talia. How was your weekend? I'm making some preparations here, but I don't think I can start making my base without the iron and the iron pillar first. building. Iron pole. Yeah. So we need to bring all the iron back here. And shroud it. Nice. How is the gameplay? Is it better now? Is it noob friendly? Friendlier? Can raise that higher than this, but that's no problem. Portal H is where I left my boat. Wait a minute. That's one of the things I need to do before fighting the boss is having a full set of Fenris armor. I was about to forget. Fenris leggings. There's no shoes or boots, but the leggings is fine. There's no Fenris helmet, but I think that's fine. Okay, I haven't unlocked it. Yeah, but that was one of my issues with the game. If they fixed it, I would give it a try, absolutely. The questing, it was so confusing. I had no idea what's the main quest and what's a side quest. Hello, Rubinio. How are you doing? I didn't play any Valheim Saturday or Sunday. So I'm kind of trying to remember what my goals were. I know the base building, I was going to relocate my base, and also the Fenris armor. But Fenris armor can wait. me sleep. Oh, by the way, I applied I submitted a customer support ticket for my character. I'm a Palia character. Hopefully, they reset my progress. I submitted that yesterday. Let me put this in here for now. I mean, this is not bad. I can see myself using this instead of the torch in dungeons because this provides me with no armor value, so it's not a big of a deal. Oh wait, it's a helmet. It's not the Megging Yerd. Never mind, never mind. I haven't played 2 days and I already forgot. Yeah, I hope so too. Because I think if I remember correctly, the beginning of the game, the leveling up was magnificent. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my torch. And the wishbone replaces this one. Or that one. Alright, I think I need to sail again. Come all the way back here. Oh no, actually, just destroying the boat works very well. Yeah. The portal H. That is H. That's good to hear because Enshrouded is also a unique game. And almost made that. A trollfish. How is the leveling in Enshrouded? You know what I love? If um there's something in Shrouded that I really really like. I hope they add that to Valheim too. There are this type of chest in Enshrouded that I don't think this is enough. That are connected to your workbenches. These chests. I wish that existed in Valheim too. Alright, this isn't working. You can build underground. Is it like 7 days to die? You can dig and, but Valheim is also like this, no? Oh no, there are mods for it. Yeah. Alright, this is good enough, I feel. Yeah, true, true, true. True, yeah. Did I get everything? Um, didn't grab the nails. I have no clue where my there's my nails. I almost. There's still hope. Yeah, below the elder, the altar. Yeah, I've I've seen that mentioned. It's kind of hard, but maybe I can take back my nails. I've seen that mentioned on Reddit. Sometimes joined up because uh the Reddit for Valheim is completely different place. Everyone's sharing builds, their stories and funny moments. And someone did say they make a base right below the elder's altar. But yeah, I wouldn't consider that digging or building on the ground. I mean, maybe like clearing a part of like here, part of it, and putting roof. Maybe that works, but yeah, all right. You can't really build. Can make a cave. Um, I lost them. Is he here? I don't know how to get those back. Can't dive in Valheim. There they are. Can I use raised ground maybe? Maybe raising the ground works. I need to kill this bear beforehand. And a troll. I mean, 100 nails is 100 nails. I definitely have enough iron to craft more, but just want my nails back. Was it here? Yeah. Raised ground. Let's see. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Make ladders. Oop, that worked. That did it. That worked like a ladder. Hello. Alright. Let me bring this back over here. There we go. Wait, I can go through portals with the nails? That just popped into my head. It didn't say you have some stuff. Illegal illegal items. Hide. Stones. I have too many stones. That's better. Is it? Does it spoil if I ask how do I smelt these black metal scraps? Is that a spoily question? Do you do anything with them at all? Just wait. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna wait. But, can I fit them in here? Let's see. Carve. Oh, that's right. Okay. After modder. Huh. This guy. Okay, it's gonna take a while for me to do that. It's gonna take a while. 48. Carve. No, the long ship. Deer hide, fine wood, bark. Deer hide, fine wood, bark. Facing that direction. All right, I really want to get rid of that stone there. Can I do it from here? Yeah. That is so much better. That's fun. I think I can fit things in here. The scraps. And that was that. Nothing to smelt anymore. That was everything I needed. Fish. Bear meat. Okay. Let's load everything up. What else can't I transport through a portal? If I miss something, and then after everything is done, after the sailing I figure it out, that'll be very annoying. That is all. I can definitely fit them in here. Hold up. That's better. I forgot about the ladder. Yeah. Forgot about the ladder. Right. And the black metal scraps. Perfect. That should be everything. Unless... Is there anything else? Like a workbench? I know the forge requires bronze. Where is it? Copper. Do I have enough copper? One whole stack of copper. I think that is okay. There is a black forest here. And I've already seen a bunch of copper there. Meadows. Plains. Okay. You're ready. That's not really that far. Does it say anywhere how many days I've played this game? Like in-game days. Oh wait, maybe here. No, that doesn't say. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and pay attention to that. In one of the tips and tricks video, what is that? It's a neck. It said I need to pay attention to the instances on that menu. And they really said I need to. I really don't. Um, no, what was it about? Stomps. They said get rid of the stomps, and because they're really impact your game performance, and they add to the instances. And yet, I have 4,400 instances of game objects running. So I don't know. Look at all the goblins. Throwing tomatoes. The wind really hates me. The boat durability. Let's see. It's okay. It's good. Yeah, that explains this. Sums this up perfectly. A minefield. I really hope I haven't forgotten anything. Anything metal. I've never been there. There are two big, tall mountains over there. Definitely good for some Fenris um, hairs. Rubinio said I can use the harpoon to drag sea serpents to the shore. To get their rewards. Have I met any sea serpents yet? Maybe I've missed some in the swamps because in the swamp biome, I've seen leeches and the sea creatures. Oh, there we go. Finally. Yeah, the harpoon is definitely going to be helpful because fighting in the water doesn't exist in Valheim. I'll definitely perish. If we could find more Leviathans, it would be really great. That could be one actually. Okay. Never mind. That is way too small. Yeah. Oh, okay. in the ocean. Alright, new fear unlocked. New fear unlocked. I'm definitely not ready for a fight in the ocean. And with all the iron on board, I don't think I've met any, so any sea serpents. I don't know how big they are. That's a swamp right there. It's very hard to see, but I recognize their trees now. That is good to know. Hopefully we can find a swamp on this island here. I think maybe here I've seen some of the weird trees. There could be a swamp biome over there. If our island turns out to have swamp as well, there's a meadows, there's a black forest, there's a plains, plus a swamp. It'll be one hell of an island. You would know if you had come across one. It's unforgettable. Alright, alright. Yes, there is a swamp here. Look at that. You've never used the word unforgettable for any other creature in the game, so I'm praying I never meet one then. If you say it's unforgettable, it's all over for me. There is my good portal. The good portal. Portal H. Alright. That's better. No, hold up. I need to make a cart. A cart. You know what? I'm just gonna dismantle my base portal. My base cart. I'm not gonna use that anymore. I hate this. I hate you. I knew I'm gonna forget something. The dragon egg. Of course. Of course I forget something. Is dragon egg used in anything important? Or was the other dragon egg that I located was here, right? That's okay, I'm sure you find more. Yeah, I found another one here. But yeah, there's no way I'm coming back for an egg. Nope. Can I eat that? Let's see. No. I mean, I think if I came across a dragon egg and I boiled it or yeah, cooked it, I'm sure that's gonna give me a heart attack. Also, did search online if the trophies are important, like which trophies. I don't remember all of them, but I know the deer trophy and the boar trophies are of no use. They're just for decoration. Coins. Let me drop those as well. Um, Portal H. Oh, hold up, hold up. I'd rather skip the night. Good morning. I wasn't reading that. I wasn't reading. How many days? Ah, there it is. 130. It's day 130. It is day 130. Can you believe 130 days and I've only experienced one raid on my home. The other raids were only the mountain raids, the wolf raids, yeah. It's unreal. Yes. There. 4,600 pounds. We need to go all the way here. Wait, what am I doing? I could have sailed. Could have sailed all the way over there. What am I doing? Have to be home for a race. Portal, the world freaking happened. Wait, okay. So basically, if I really want to fight a raid, I need to go AFK a little while, for a little while. That's better. Perfect. I'm gonna push this back. There. I could change the frequency in the word modifier. Yeah. I think if I were to start over, I would change a lot of things. For instance, maybe activating the ability to transport portals through portals. That's one thing. The amount of materials gained by mining, I would definitely increase that. Making the frequencies of base rates more because I think that's a decent trade. I know, I know. I'm just saying. Maybe for next time because I don't think I want to change anything here right now. I would like to take a look at the word modifier options. After I do this thing, bring the materials back or to my future base, I'm gonna take a good look. I know the only game that I always change the word settings to make it easier is 7 Days to Die. The zombies that sprint at you at night, and that's a game where you can't skip the night. And there are feral zombies that do a lot of damage. And when you get a broken bone, you can't treat it. You gotta wait 2 real-world hours for it to go away. I that's the only game where I make it easier. I select the zombie movement speed for all zombies to walk, except for ferals and for I think this is a good spot. And for the horde, I select those to select the jog movement speed. In exchange, I select the loot quantity to 25%. But I know in general the game is just so much easier. Do have enough wood to make a workbench. Dude, where did this guy come from? Craft. I got you. a workbench right here. And I need wood for the cart. Actually, bringing the cart, carrying the cart up there is gonna be very hard for our Viking, our man. Yeah, 4,500 pounds. It's gonna be crazy. You save here. Take a look. Yeah, combat. How much damage you give and take. Definitely don't want to change this. Oh, also, it says in the description, also governs how likely you are to encounter higher leveled enemies and how dangerous they are. That I would change, but how much damage I take or give, I definitely don't want to change that. I wish that there were separate options for these because I definitely like to encounter higher skilled enemies. Death penalty, yeah, I don't like to change that. You drop all your. Mm, I don't know. Resource rate. Yeah, I don't want to change the death penalty. I think it's okay. Maybe not dropping your gear, the gear that you have equipped. Maybe not dropping those would be better. Get this. Maybe in the next playthrough, I'll set it to 3 times. Raid. Ah. Do I do this? Much more. Do I do this right now? Because it says it only governs how often enemies raid my base. Maybe I set this to much more after I make my base. After I'm ready and I want to continue playing the game normally. Maybe I increase the rate at which my base gets rated. And portals, I'm not going to change this now. No build cost, passive, and no, yeah, definitely. Fire hazard. We can catch fire spread throughout the whole world, not just in the Ashlands. Okay, that's good to know that there are fire hazard in the Ashlands. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to deal with a raid while I'm building. That'll be really bad. Player-based raids. Raids are based on the progress of each individual player rather than on which bosses have been killed on the server. Okay, this doesn't apply to me. I don't think this does. This sounds like a multiplayer thing. The settings are recommended if you want the game to be slightly friendlier to players with different progress. Oh wait, that actually doesn't. It's not gonna change anything for me because I'm the only one in my local server. All right, I'm gonna keep this reset to normal. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to make my base, and then the one thing I will change after my base is all set up is the rate. It's gonna go here much more. That's better. I really wish the that option was separate between how how much damage I deal and take, and right here, and how often I encounter higher level enemies. Yeah, I thought so. Fooling trophy. I still deep down want to call these guys goblins because come on, they look like goblins. Alright, let me drop unnecessary stuff. Actually, I'm just gonna drop everything. I'll get a lot more. What's going on here? There. Very nice. I'm resting under the water somehow. There. I feel like this is not gonna work. I need to make this trip maybe 2 or 3 times. Yep, it's not gonna work. Let me make a chest right here. That should be enough. Right, first, the iron. Alright, 1,700 pounds. Yeah, that's definitely better. Who are they fighting? I feel like if I stop moving, the cart's gonna take me all the way back down there. In the meantime, let's see here. I need a forge placed beforehand. I just realized here. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna drop these on the ground and hope they don't despawn. I remember you told me as long as there is a workbench there, they're not gonna. So I'm gonna do this. Here. Either inside the circle. So that should be alright. Get the rest set buff. Ooh, wait, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me that. I'm actually gonna sleep here. And hopefully we don't get raids. Now I actually don't wanna deal with any raids right now. Because there is a chance once I place a forge there. There is a portal, there is a forge, and there's a workbench. So there is a teeny tiny chance um, for a raid to happen any moment. Trophy in here. I'm really out of space. What are the nails for? That's for the carts. Excuse me. Look at all the resin. Get all that resin there. Right. Let me have 2 stacks of wood so I can start building. And what do I need for a forge? Let's see. Forge. Copper is over there. I already have them. Stones. Sure, I can take one stack of stones there too. Coal. Can make that happen. Coal 21. Um, and do I need anything from here? Frost resistant potion. No, I think we're fine here. Let me take that 1 stack. Just gonna check for one last time. Right. This portal? Was it? Yeah. Yeah, these are still here. Very nice. Forge. Copper. Did I bring the copper? There. There it is. I'm gonna place a workbench here. And a forge. Right beside it. Very good. And I'm gonna drop him here. Alright, this is fine. Okay, hold up. I need the wood. I need what? 20 wood. 20 logs. So I'm gonna drop 10. There we go. There's my chest. £2,900. That weighs a lot more than the last batch. Let me mark this on the map too. This is where my long boat is located. Alright, it's gonna be tough. Let me carry some on myself. That should be okay. Alright, I can carry 6 more. Wait, it's 450. I can carry a lot more actually. One there. That brought it down to 2,500. It should be a lot better. Who's pulling me back? I need to go up the hill at an angle. I think I see a beehive at that little tower over there. I wish you could do more with the honey you gain. And also bear meat and lux meat. I haven't unlocked any recipes, anything new. You would think you could do a lot more with them because they're hard to fight early game. Alright, we made it. We're almost there. Ah, yes. Copper. That is everything. Oh. Alright, where do we start here? I think I want to start by placing the stones. I need a stone cutter. It- man, I don't know what to say. It's the forge, you need the forge. Then you need the stone cutter. Stone cutting table. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can craft. I don't need anything crazy. I'm gonna put it right here. Place one more workbench over here. Alright, I need to be close to the stone cutter actually. Alright, let's see. This will be good for the entrance. I definitely don't want my entrance that way, although it could be like side entrances. So let me start placing it here. Like that. Oh yeah, they definitely look much better. I can place on top of them too. Wait. Can I place walls inside that? I need stones. But that is no problem. Stones are no problem. build two bases. Hmm. Yeah, I understand why they're flat. And the rocks are indestructible. It seems I can't damage them. If I can damage them, then I don't think the mobs can. I'm gonna take as much of these as I can. As many stacks of stones. I can take one more. All right, let's see. So, wooden wall. Let's see. I can. That's good. That's really good. That is really good. And what I'm thinking about is putting glass walls here. I need to get a lot of crystals. It's gonna look really good. Let me see here. So definitely dark root gate here. Double doors. What do I need for this tar? I need to break the tar over too, but that can wait. Let me place the foundations first. And I look at the interior later. I definitely want my bedroom to be upstairs. So if I can make that happen without structure stability issues, that'll be great. I feel like I'm gonna run out of stones, which is crazy. I do not wanna place the stone floors all over this place. Core wood stone combo to build higher. Core wood stone combo. I see. You mean the logs. I think I would use the iron poles. I do have the iron. I have a lot of iron. So then I wouldn't ever have to worry about the stability. Wait, I don't even think I'm going to need to do that now. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Heavy build. All right, hold up. But right now, I can actually bring the workbenches closer. Place him in the center. That'll make things much smoother. So workbench, stone cutting table, and forge. That's better. Crafting. Crafting skill. Crafting speed, hammerware, and stamina. Okay. And I also do want to check out the type of stairs. So there are the stone stairs. But I think I'm gonna stick with the wooden stairs. Unfortunately, there is no dark wood stairs. The dark wood stuff, they look really nice. I mean, I could use the roof parts like this. But we'll see. The ordinary stairs, they do the job right, and they don't look bad or anything. Let me skip the night. I do need to repair my gear. One other thing I need to pay attention to while I'm building is a place to make a farm. I think on the right side of the entrance, that's a good spot. I'll take this. So I'm thinking maybe here I can play around with this part and have another door. This will be my garden. It's a decent spot. And I could extend my garden up here. And I could make some animal pens down here. What type of other doors is there? There's a dark wood gate. No, that's gonna be my entrance. There's a shutter, but wood gate. I could place wooden gates. Am I the only one who feels like the wooden doors look weird? They look like They've been chopped down in half, to be honest. And then when I look at this and look at the frames, it looks like my character is so tiny, they look like ants. Here's the gates. Yeah, the doors, they do look weird. This is gonna be my side entrance, and this is gonna be the door to my garden. I'm planning on having my garden here. So door's gonna go there, and the dark wood, the beautiful gates are gonna be here. One on this side and another on that side. And here, I'm going to place glasses all around. We can continue here. Heavy builds. I don't want my home to look like a cube. So I'm going to do this. This is gonna be the another door, and another side entrance. And here, I'm going to place down iron poles and go straight up. That'll be my bedroom, maybe. Stone pillar. These are decent too. To be used as walls. But on the other hand, I do want my walls to be wooden. Hmm. Or I can use both. Like for down here, with a frame, yeah, the frames. I use the stone walls, and then on top of those, I placed a where are they? The wooden walls like this. That could work. That could work. Right, that should be everything. That should be everything. Stone wall. Right, I'm gonna place it over there so that I know where the door is gonna be. I do need to place some stairs here. Where is it? So like this. But they lead all the way down there. Maybe here. This is gonna be good. can see here. Stairs. I feel like there's something missing. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be the blueprint. I'm definitely gonna change things. Wait, do the stairs take damage like this? I really don't want to place a roof over everything. Although that's gonna look good actually. If I place wooden poles, that is not going to look bad. Wooden poles and then roofs over them. That is not gonna look bad. I need more wood. Well, that's not good. I need to farm wood. I don't have the main material for building. That's not good. So something like this could happen. I actually started building the other way, but yeah, it's gonna look like this. I think that looks really good. And door here, another door over here. Or no door at all. We'll see. Alright, I need to farm wood. Thankfully, we're in the meadows. Oh, this is perfect. Close. I'm really happy with this axe. Alright. That is nowhere near enough the amount of wood I need. There. Wait, let me take a look at the iron pillar. Alright, so that works. I can place it below. I need to measure this with stone frames. That fell. They keep falling. Alright, hold up. Is that gonna fall? Alright, that works. So I want a pillar here. I need wood. I don't need stones anymore. I need wood and iron. 12 iron bars, yeah. There's more than enough. Is that the correct one? Wood, iron, pole, yeah. So top. How high do these go? So like half a block. Placing one here is actually good. Maybe that high? Up there is gonna be my bedroom. And let's start from here. I think that's gonna fall here, right? Alright. Yeah, that is perfect. Up here is gonna be where I'm gonna put all the decorations and my bed. I can get rid of all this. No, that doesn't fit very well in here. I need to think of something. Wooden floors. This corner. There's a lot of struts here. So I'm gonna add some poles. Ooh, missing requirement. I'm gonna remove that before they collapse. What am I lacking? Wood. That's no problem. There. There are enemies nearby. The wooden poles should be able to the iron poles should be able to carry a lot of weight. So I'm counting on that. Like 2 here should be enough. It should be enough. Or maybe not. That's red. There is gonna be wall all around this place. I need to work on those first. So let's go with wooden walls. Yeah, wood. There's the wood. Can I... Does the game tell me from which direction the raid is gonna be spawned? Like where the mobs spawn? If it doesn't, that'll be great. There's gonna be half wall over there. If I could fill this. Let's see. No, that doesn't look good. I guess this is fine. That doesn't look good. There's a little gap in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna start from placing a whole wooden wall. Yeah. One on this side. One the other side. Yeah, that is so much better. That was all the wood I had. Alright, 25 more. talk to. Yeah. Where is it? These look so much better. That looks clean. Except that bottom part. I could use... What about these? Yeah. At 45 degrees. Alright, this is kind of the structure. I can start making chests and bringing over my material, my items. Now that I think about it, this is a very small place. I need a lot more space than this. Like this whole corner may be enough for my workbenches. Because the workbenches come with their own add-ons. Oops. Maybe I do need to extend a little bit more from this side. I need to use the iron poles here. Alright, no problem, no problem. No problem. Alright, this is gonna lead to its own separate room. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, is this gonna break? Missing requirement. Yep, that's gonna break. Alright, do that on this side. That'll be better. This was supposed to be my future garden, but I gotta have a room for my storage. So it's alright. It's totally okay. I can see a little bit of dirt. That should do it. Yeah. Stones. There we go. That'll be my storage room. Place down all my chests in here. Here and there. For every problem, there is a solution. Beautiful. Alright, all I need to continue working is wood. But that can wait. Because I need wood actually for chests. Even had a good dream. I really don't have any wood, do I? What do these give me? They give wood back, stick walls. And fences also give me wood. I could get rid of, dismantle all the walls here. I don't think those are necessary. I don't have any crops. This is not gonna hurt me. But everything else I'm going to leave. Single required. There. Alright. Let's see here. Reinforced chest. I need fine wood for the reinforced chest. Ah. I need fine wood. Do I have fine wood? Just 31. I'm gonna kill all those trees I planted over there earlier. Hold up. Fine wood. What else? Iron. Which I got a lot of. The oak trees are so tanky. Bring them closer together. Wood cutting level 37. That is definitely enough to make all the tests I need. It's gotta be. I'm gonna drop the resin. We're carrying 1,000 pounds of wood and stones. Find wood. And what was the other thing? Iron. There. drop them here. I'm gonna make the walls first. That is also fine with. One stack should suffice. Missing requirement. Very good. Furniture. Let's drop these. Fine wood and iron. Haha. Right here. Ooh. Out of fine wood. I only have one other stack of fine wood. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. That should be enough for now. It's gonna be for wood. Wood and resin. I think I'm gonna do the same as my initial base with how I put them on top of each other. I can fit more chests in here. Wooden floor. Okay, still haven't decided if I want to use the thatch wood, thatch roofs, or um, the shingle. I need tar for those. They definitely look much better. Let's see. If I have enough. What's that fine wood? I do have another stack. That's good to know. Right. Tar. I don't have a lot. But hopefully enough. Let's see. 26 degrees. They are red. More iron poles, I guess. I didn't lose my tar, did I? No, I didn't. Good. Just gonna replace these with iron poles. Still heavy. Alright. Oh. Perfect. Ooh, wait, that's... I think the stairs are the problem. Because they're wooden stairs. I don't think I can do anything about that. Just yet. Unless I start making the walls right away. This could work. Alright, I'm gonna change this whole thing. I was gonna make it so you could like be outside when you're standing here. You could see outside. I was just gonna place a roof over here, just like with the other stairs. But I think I'm gonna scratch that whole idea. I don't use either. The stone floors will not take any damage from being exposed. That is good to know. That is very good. Yeah, I'm gonna go one step higher. If I can. It's red. Oh wait, I forgot to put the half walls here. That should help. Yeah. Okay, there's some slight miscalculation there. There. Okay. I need to place the roof as fast as I can. Good structural stability so far. Very good. To place a pole down here now. Where is it? There. How about right here? Wait, that goes higher than I need it to go. Can do it this way. There we go. Just had to be quick. Okay, this is gonna be my bedroom. Tiny bedroom. Oh, didn't mean to break the floor. Get back there. Half wall. Yeah. That looks really dangerous. My hammer broke. Never thought that would happen. I feel like I'm half done. Maybe even more than half done. Because the chests are already there. It's just a matter of placing the walls and the roof, and that shouldn't take much time. That's not gonna take much time. Maybe just gathering the wood, because I do need to gather wood one more time. I do have enough fine wood for more storage. And I do have enough iron, I do have enough everything. It's just ordinary, good old wood. And I think I'll be done in the next episode. In the next, if we call these episodes, then yeah. So this is like, it's gonna look like this. I'm definitely gonna put rooftop over this. It's gonna be my bedroom. My bed's gonna go here. Some chairs or a table, a dining table, maybe over here. The fire I'm going to place down there, right in that corner. I have 37 wooden logs left. Let's see if I can finish this. I definitely want to close this. Like copying the exact other wall I placed over there. So this was here. Top. This is there. I have one right here. After all this, I really want to see how my house looks from the outside. It's gonna be beautiful. I know it. One thing I need to think about is the roof. Where do I need to start placing down the roof? I know I'm 100% need to place a pole, a pillar over there in the middle. Maybe? I think I have to. Placing a pillar, another iron pillar, right in this corner, going down. not only is gonna look good, but it also makes sense. You can do that actually right away. Wooden pole, top, boom, boom, boom. I'm kind of afraid to remove that one. Let's see. Uh, please don't fall. It's not gonna fall. It's not gonna collapse. Nice. In the floor. There. Oh, that looks much better. Ooh, 12 wooden logs left. Yep. I'm gonna have to do things tomorrow. Wood. Let me place the tars in here for now. One thing I have never tried yet in the game is if I can place smelter and the charcoal kiln inside. That is one question I have unanswered. But even if I could place them inside, I'm not sure where I want to place them. So I think they still gotta go outside. Maybe I make some good space here. I flatten this ground a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this right here. I made a lot of progress. Look, I mean, I already like how it's looking. And to think of the final product, it's really satisfying. There's a log line right here. One tapped. The stairs are going bad. Let me drop the stones and grab those. Alright, well, thank you everybody for being here. Have a nice day, guys.